Good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. Coach Rich in the house. Man, we got some conditioning work coming up today. Today we're gonna be doing 5 total working sets. That's gonna be including our start and a finish, and there's gonna be 3 mains in between. The start's gonna consist of 3 exercises. Each main is gonna consist of 2 exercises. The finish is gonna be 4. With all of these, there's gonna be a time block, and you're gonna be working as quickly as you can through the exercises, taking as much as about 30 seconds rest in between finishing the set. So if you finish the set and you're feeling a little winded, take up to 30 seconds and then get right back into it. So from there, our start is going to be a combination of some core work, some hip work, and then some conditioning work. Good morning there, Miss Meg. And then for our main, we're going to go kind of back and forth between some upper body work and some lower body work. And the finish is going to be both upper body and lower body. So before we get into this thing, let's just warm it up a little bit. A little bit of choppy feet. We did some lower body work yesterday, so our legs might be feeling it a little bit. So there's gonna be some leg work today, but not a heavy emphasis on weight. So today is much more about volume, so lots of reps today. That's gonna be the theme. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Rich, this is so many reps. That's right. Lots of time under tension today. Take the feet out, take the feet in. Oh yeah. Work, work, work. I got my key lime shorts on today. I was feeling a little summery, trying to get in the vibe. So man, summer's gonna be around the corner before we know it. I'm gonna be ready. All right, choppy, choppy, choppy. One more time, little cha-cha, little forward, little back. Little forward, little back. Woo, my legs are feeling it today. My legs are feeling a little heavy. Like they're glued to the floor, come on. Come on, young man, wake up. We got work to do. And then one more time, little twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do some high kicks here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my right leg, I'm gonna kick it nice and high. I call this a Frankenstein. And I'm gonna touch my foot with my opposite hand. Big high reach, I wanna kinda kick my leg nice and long. I don't want the foot that's on the floor to come off the ground. So I wanna make sure that heel is staying on the ground, and I wanna stand nice and tall. I don't wanna round forward as I do this. So stay tall, kick nice and high. 3, 2, open up the stance. We're just gonna work into our groin. Let's keep our feet flat on the ground. Let's keep our toes pointed dead straight forward. We're gonna push our butt back first, slide to one side, and then we're gonna shift our weight to the opposite side, and then we're gonna stand up, and then we're gonna reverse that. So I'm gonna send my hips back. I'm gonna start to my left side, get my hands flush with the ground, slide, and then up, and then back the other way. Keeping the feet flat on the ground, you should feel a nice stretch through the adductors here, okay? So just kind of working through both sides. All right, now, if you have a bench or something to elevate on, you can practice a elevated glute stretch today. So it's similar to like a pigeon on the ground, but you can elevate that leg up onto something. So I'm gonna use my bench. If you don't have anything to elevate your leg up onto, you can do this from the ground, like we always do. But sometimes elevating it up, it's gonna put that muscle in just a slightly different position, and you're gonna stretch it just a little bit differently. So you're gonna hit kind of slightly different angles of it, which is always good. So anytime you've been doing the same stretch for a while, just like exercise, it's good to mix it up. Give your body a little bit of a different angle, different line of pull. And you're gonna expose some other tight areas that you might wanna work into and explore. So working into that glute there a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, and then let's take it down to the ground. Let's go through our kind of quadruped flow. So we're gonna do our cat-cows. Exhale as we round. Inhale as we arch. Just setting our spine up for some good work today, making sure we're getting out of harm's way by mobilizing our spine. Let's go through our half kneeling flow. Leg is up. We're going out, down, one time towards the leg. And then today, let's go like this. I'm gonna position my arm inside, and I'm gonna turn away from it. Keep both hands on the ground. Your hands are in line with your foot, rock back. Once you're back, booty rock it side to side. Oh yeah. And then let's just go ahead and switch. So I'm gonna bring my leg up. I'm gonna start by pushing out, making sure the big toe stays on the ground. Forearm to the ground. Turn towards the leg. And this is like a little trick here. I'm gonna use my arm to push my leg out as I open away from the leg. And then down, and then back, and rock your hips side to side. All right, so we're gonna get into it now. Our first working starter block is gonna be 6 minutes. It's gonna consist of 3 exercises. The first one is gonna be a foot anchored sit-up. So if you can wedge your feet under a couch, if you can throw some weights on your feet, you wanna get something onto your feet. So we're going old school. So I'm gonna grab my little sandbag here. I'm just gonna throw it up on my feet. Focus on this one is the eccentric portion. So that means as you lower yourself down, try to take 2 seconds. So I'm gonna go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, up. All right, we're gonna go high reps today. We're doing this one for 25 reps. So old school foot anchored sit up. Down slow, up quick. Down slow, up quick. 25 reps. Exercise 2, you're gonna grab a medium lightweight bell. It's gonna be high volume swing. We're going 20 swings. So you can use a light dumbbell, a light kettlebell, high volume on these. Hinge the weight back, snap through. All the good rules apply of our classic swing. Snap through your quads, drive your heels to the ground, squeeze the glutes, exhale, and get those abs tight. 20 swings, so it's 25 sit-ups, 20 swings, and then we're gonna go back to the ground for 15 bridges. So you guys know our bridges, just classic bridge position. Heels are towards the butt. We're gonna drive through them. We're gonna squeeze our butt and come back down. All right. Sit-ups, swings, bridges. 25, 20, 15. I want you to work as hard as you can without compromising your form. We're gonna go for 6 minutes. 25 reps. We're taking 2 seconds to go down. So we're setting up, anchor those feet down, get something nice and secure. 25 reps on the sit-up. I'm just going to cross my arms over my chest here. Take yourself down with control. Right when your shoulder blades hit the ground, come back up. Roll yourself down, roll yourself up, roll yourself down. One spinal segment at a time. So you want to really think about using your abdominals to pull yourself up to the top. Control yourself down, quickly coming up. I think I'm almost there. Coach lost count. I'll do 2 more. Ha. Our second exercise is our kettlebell swing. So kettlebell swing, again, this is light, this is high volume. We're doing 20 reps, so your weight can't be too heavy. So I'm gonna open up my stance, setting up that triangle position, get my weight sending back a little bit, find my hams. I'm gonna hike the bell through, snap, 20 reps. All right, that swing should have definitely got your heart rate going a little bit. That's by design. We're gonna come back down. We're gonna get up into our traditional bridge position here. I'm gonna elevate, squeeze my glutes at the top. So good bridges here. Bridges, we're doing 15. Lift your toes up off the floor. Focus on squeezing your glutes at the top of the rep. Woo! All right, and then we're going right back to our sit-up. So minimal rest today. This is high volume. High volume work on our sit-ups. 2 seconds coming down, quickly coming up. 2 seconds on the way down, quickly coming up. Roll yourself up, roll yourself down, one spinal segment at a time. Ooh, these are burning for real. Take your time on the way down. Woo!
Here's what I found.
Siri's talking to me, sorry about that. Ah! Oh! Whew! All right. All right. Working, working, working. All right, swings are coming up. Swings are coming up. Swings we're doing 20, so 25 sit-ups, 20 swings, 15 bridges. Open up the stance and stay nice and snappy. Hike the bell back, snap through the hips, squeeze the quads. Hard exhale. The weight does not need to be heavy here. High volume swings today. Woo! Woo! And then I'm gonna come down to the floor and hit one more good set of bridges here. So working on our bridges, heels are in close to the butt. I'm gonna elevate my toes off the ground. I'm gonna imagine I got two knives in my hand. I'm gonna stab these knives into the floor. I'm gonna anchor myself down like that. 15 bridges. Drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes at the top of the rep. When you come down to the ground, low back is flush with the floor. So to do that, you have to engage your abdominals. You're gonna flatten your low back into the ground before you bridge up. That way, when you bridge up, you're only using your hips to do that. You're not excessively arching through your low back, which can be problematic. If that's the only way you extend, you're gonna start smashing up into those lower vertebrae, and eventually you're gonna cause some discomfort in your low back, potentially something worse, herniation, bulging disc, stuff that you can absolutely avoid by practicing good technique. Whew! Whew! All right, let's take a rest. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We didn't have the clock going on the wall there. I'll get that fixed up for us, don't worry. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on. Our first main piece is gonna be 2 exercises. You're gonna need a band, and ideally, you would use this band and you would anchor it to something rather high. So I have my band anchored on my pull-up bar over here, but if you can like lasso it over the top of a door and kind of close the door, that could be a good option as well. If you have a band, what you would do is in one part of the band, you kind of just make like a knot and then throw it over the door and then close the door. And then that knot shouldn't be able to slide through the crack of the top of the door. Regardless, I'll give you some alternates if you don't have a band. All right, so we're gonna be doing 50 tricep extensions like this. High volume, 50. If you're not doing the band, then you're gonna lay on the ground or the bench. You're gonna grab a pair of dumbbells and you go into tricep extensions for 50. Super high volume. We're gonna smoke the triceps. Then you're gonna use your band again for what's called a face pull. So I'm gonna grab the band, I'm gonna hold it with my palms down, and I'm gonna be pulling the band right towards my nose. And I'm focusing on my upper back here. So I'll turn this way a little bit so you can see my upper back. So I'm retracting my scaps and I'm pulling back, all right? If you don't have a band again, that's fine. You can use a light set of weights and you're gonna do some super light rows, but your arms are going out this way. You can go feet like this or 1 foot back. Light weights, no more than 10 pounds. 10 pounds would be the absolute max, probably somewhere between 5 and 8, all right? But high volume, 50 reps, 50. If you get fatigued, short little rest, and then go right back to it until you get all 50. All right, so 2 exercises, tricep extension, face pull, 50-50, no more than 30 seconds rest at any given point. All right? All right, guys, so we got 8 minutes on the clock. 8 minutes on the clock. 50 reps here of each. Tricep extension and then the face pull. If you don't have the band, you're gonna be doing your extensions with a pair of dumbbells. All right, if you have the band, elbows are in, good lockout. Nice, smooth, fast reps. Smooth and fast. Notice I'm only moving at my elbow joint here. Single joint move. Woo! Ah, I think I got 30. Man, that was burning. Come on. Whew! 40. Quick little shakeout. If you're taking a quick break in the middle of a set, it's super short. Woo! Woo! All right. So I'm either gonna go with a bent over row, and remember, if you're doing the row part, your palms are gonna be facing like this. You're gonna be hinging over, and you're gonna be coming out to your side this way. Right? So it's this, like this. I'm gonna do a couple with my dumbbells and a couple with my band here. All right, I can go one leg in front. I can go into my chair position. But notice my arm position. My elbows are driving up towards the ceiling. My arms are abducted, they're away from my body. There you go. So you don't want your arms in close. You want to get them out to your sides. I'm going to be using my band here next. High rep here. This should be a high amount of burn, a high amount of discomfort, no pain. So I hear that a lot. Oh, no pain, no gain. Well, that only applies to muscle discomfort, right? So you're doing a set and man, that muscle is just burning like crazy, but you know it's just the muscle, it's just uncomfortable. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying no pain, no gain. Not joint pain. If you're working through something and man, it feels sketchy, you're like, ooh, that probably doesn't feel too good. All right, that's the stuff that you gotta back off. You keep kind of doing that stuff where you're constantly irritating a joint. That's the stuff that's going to lead to problems. Muscle discomfort, we need that. That's how we grow, that's how we get stronger. All right, that's how we become more mentally tough. But not being cognizant and really thinking about what you're doing, and you're just banging through a joint, and you know what I'm talking about. That's the stuff where you gotta back off and say, hey, I gotta switch up my form, I gotta grab a lighter weight, or I gotta do a new movement altogether, because this is not working. The face pull, if you can get yourself your hands on a band, this is an awesome, awesome postural exercise. It's intended to be done rather lightly. This isn't like a big mass builder or anything. It's more designed to improve our posture, get our shoulders healthy in a really good position, and allow us to do a whole bunch of reps. All right, take a little rest. I'm gonna go back for my triceps here. I'll flip it around a little bit. Facing this way now. Woo. Woo. 50 reps here, guys. That's a lot, I know. It's a lot. Try to chunk them up in 10 at a time if you can. Get at least 10 in, take a short break, go right back into it. Ah, whoo! Man, that builds up for real. Shake it out. Another chunk of 10, come on. Whoo! Woo! All right, I got 40, I need 10 more. And again, if you're not using the band, using the bench or you're laying on the ground, you're going old school tricep extensions with a pair of dumbbells, with a pair of kettles. But again, it's single joint move. So regardless if you're using a band or the weights, arms are gonna be in one spot and you're only moving at the elbow joint. And you're really focusing on the back of your arm, your tricep here. Whew. Oh, I'm gonna take a few seconds. No more than 30-second rest at any given point. So 30 seconds is the absolute max. I would say given the non-competitive nature between these two exercises, you could probably get away with 10 to 20 seconds and then get right into it. So I'm gonna come back in with my face pull here. I'm gonna orient myself this way so you can kind of see what's happening with my back. I want to feel my shoulder blades move away from my spine, and then as I pull, I'm trying to pull them together. I'm trying to keep my head in a relatively neutral posture. I don't want to be excessively arching back. My left foot is back. I'm squeezing my left glute. I'm keeping my abs nice and tight. So I'm really thinking about my posture. I'm bringing this band somewhere between my nose and my chin, so rather high, and I'm driving my elbow up and out. So my elbows, they're not coming down like this, they're out and away from my body. Ah, whoo, burning for real, man, whoo. All right, I got a few seconds left. I'm gonna wrap out a couple more triceps here. Come on, y'all, we got this. Getting better today, getting better today. Whoo. Oh. Get a few more face pulls here. Almost there. 2, 1. Oh, all right. Take a little rest, take a little rest. All right, so now we're gonna go a little lower body action now. So if you have something to step up onto, you're gonna be using that. Slide my little band out of the way here. So I have a bench here that I'm gonna be using, and I'm gonna be doing a step up onto the bench like this. If you don't have something to step up onto, you're gonna be doing a little step back reverse lunge. Or you can come down to the knee and then back up. So pick one. If you have a bench, you're gonna do a step up. We're gonna do 15 step ups in a row on one leg, and then we're gonna do 15 step ups in a row on the other leg, and then you're gonna be doing 30 squats with just body weight. Step up 15, 15, squat for 30. Again, for these, minimal rest. We're gonna be working for 8 minutes, these 2 exercises. So we're gonna get our lower body going here a little bit. So I'm gonna start with our step up. Ready? I'm coming up, I'm coming back down. 15, and then I'm gonna switch for 15. Woo! All right, after your step ups or your reverse lunges or your standing to kneelings, then you're gonna go into your squats. Squat, traditional squat stance, high volume, we're doing 30 squats. All right, chest up, good posture, squatting right between the legs. Woo! Coach, she's a little sippy. Ah. All right. All right. Short little break, and then you're going right back into it. So if you're not using the bench, you're gonna come down to the knee, little step back lunge, or you're gonna come all the way down, rest the knee, come back up. Your decision. Regardless, 15 reps. You're stepping up into something, leg up on there, shift your weight forward, drive your heel through whatever you're stepping up onto. Back it up just a little bit. When I come down, notice I'm not crashing down into my back foot. I want to use the leg that's up on the bench to control my descent. I'm going to powerfully drive myself up. I'm going to control myself back down to the ground. Once we get 15, we're switching up. Come on, we got this. Let's go to work. Let's push ourselves. Let's get better today. Let's enjoy these workouts. All right, every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. Fifteen reps per leg on that step up or that little step back lunge. And then we're going 30 reps in the squat. Woo! On the squat, traditional stance. Put your feet in a good position for you. All right, a little bit of tension through your core. Nothing crazy. And you're squatting right between your legs. So it's not like you're going too much butt outy like a swing, but you're kind of dropping straight down. Woo! Ah! Hey! Woo! All right, coach is feeling that for real. Man. Man. All right, I'm gonna rotate it this way here a little bit. All right, so given my time constraints, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some alternating steps here. And I'm gonna go for the next minute, and I'm gonna do the remainder timing of my squats. So I like to play little games with myself when I'm working out, especially like these kind of timed sets. I'll say, okay, I have a minute and a half. How can I get the most amount of work done in a minute and a half and still stay relatively balanced? So I'm already fatigued, so by alternating legs like this gives my legs a little bit of chance to recover where I can keep going and I don't have to stop. For you hard bodies out there, you get that one leg and you don't stop, you hammer it. Come on, stronger today, stronger today. Let's go to work. All right, I'm gonna finish out with my squats here. I'm gonna see if I can do one squat per minute. Let's see, ready? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I gotta go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Ah! Oh! All right. Coach is gonna take a quick step, quick sit. All right, we're going back to our upper body here next. So we're gonna be doing what's called a floor press, and then we're gonna be doing a little row. You can use the bench for your row, or you can use your forearm into your thigh, your choice. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Don't need that. A floor press is just like it sounds. We're gonna start on the ground. Each time the back of your arm is gonna touch the floor, And then you're gonna press those weights back up. Volume is gonna be 20 reps. 20 reps. So I'm laying onto my back. I'm gonna start with my weights like this. They're gonna kind of fall in about 45-degree angles here. All right, so you wanna do this exercise off the ground. Drive it back up. That's a floor press. Nice high volume, 20 reps. What I like about the floor press is it's gonna restrict your range of motion. So a lot of people, when they do pressing, they go actually too far on the way back, and it starts to mess with the front of their shoulder. So by doing it off the ground, you won't be able to go as low, and it's gonna keep your shoulders in a safer, healthier position. Alrighty? So, our second one is gonna be our row. With your row, you can use your bench if you want. If you don't have a bench, you're gonna be using your forearm, you're gonna press it into your thigh, and you're gonna be pulling this way. Regardless if you're using the bench or your forearm and your thigh, you're doing 20 reps, 2-0. 20 floor presses, 20 single arm rows per arm. Sound good? All right, let's work hard, let's have some fun. 8 minutes are going on the clock. Floor press, single arm row. Floor press, single arm row. All right, on the ground here. Hip, hip. Here we go, 20 reps. Woo! 20 reps, 20 reps. Again, the weight, I would call it medium light. So nothing crazy here, nothing crazy. And then with our row, I'm gonna use the same weight as my press here. I'm gonna get my spine in a good flat position. I'm gonna keep a little bit of daylight between my arm and my side. Oh, you can't hear me? What the heck? Hello, hello. Test, test, any better? Keep going here, guys. Single arm rows. Single arm rows. Flat, arm out to the side. Smooth, controlled reps. Whoo! 20 reps. That's something we do not do often. So it's gonna burn a little bit differently. Woo! Switch it up, backs are flat. Think about your positioning, think about your posture. Drive your elbow back for your hip. Again, no more than 30 seconds rest max between these two moves. All right, so by the time you kind of get set up and get in position, you should be more or less ready to go with your next set. Right back to our floor presses. Our floor presses, a little bit of daylight between our arms and our sides here. Exhaling as you press the weights up.
Woo! Oh yeah, feeling good. Feeling real good. All right, let's shake it out. We're going back to that row again. High volume, a little bit of daylight between my arm and my body. Back is flat, drive my elbow back for my hip here. Smooth, controlled reps. Woo! Coach is sweating. Feeling good. All right, other arm. I'm just gonna reposition my bench, get a good angle here, get myself in a good position. Notice my spine right here. This is way too round. So I need to think about flattening my spine a little bit, lifting my chest up a little bit, and then from here, driving my elbow back for my hip. Ah, whoo, burning. Oh, keep going here, guys, keep going. I think we might be able to sneak one more round in. One more round in if we work hard. Let's do it. Come on, let's go, let's go. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna be that hard. Man, that thing snuck up on me for real. Jeez. All right, minute and a half. Plenty of time to get one more round of rows in here. I'm gonna start in 5 seconds. Shake it out a little bit. All right, let's go. 20 reps. Ooh. Oh, all right, all right. One more set here. Other side, come on. Oh, whew. All right. Good work, y'all, good work. Good work. All right, big finish. We're going 6 minutes, 4 exercises. Squats, sit-ups, swings, and a push-up. Squats are gonna be the same, but we're gonna be doing 25, not 30. We're gonna do sit-ups, but we're gonna add a little bit of a twist. So think of the first sit-up we did, just going straight up and down. The finishing sit-up, as you sit up, I want you to twist towards one leg. So I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna turn to one side, down, sit up, turn to the other side. So we're gonna do a total of 20, 10 to each side. Exercise 3 is gonna be our swing. Traditional 2-hand swing for 15, and then 10 push-ups. Squats, sit-ups, swings, push-ups. Squat, sit-up, swing, push-up. All right? The goal is to take as little rest as possible and move through these as fast as you can without letting your technique break down. So high volume, high speed. 6 minutes on the clock, 25 squats, 20 sit-ups, 15 swings, 10 push-ups. We're gonna start with our squats here, 25 reps, and then we're going sit-up. 25 reps. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, that burn. Come on, come on. Let's go. All right, after your 25 squats, you're gonna anchor your feet again. You're gonna come down to your sit-up, roll yourself up, turn to one side, down, turn to the other side. 10 per side here, 20 total. All right, after our sit-ups, we got our swings. Right to it, 20 swings. Open up the stance, snap through hard and fast. Fifteen of these. Last one is our push-up. You can do your push-up from your knees, hands elevated, or straight from the ground. 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups, here we go. Reset. Let's get another round in. Ah. 20 shots. Here we go. "25 squats, 20 sit-ups, 15 swings, 10 push-ups. Come on. I think I did 25. I don't know. I kind of lost count. It felt like enough. Sit up. 10 per side here. Roll yourself up. Try to get your elbow across the opposite leg. You're still rolling yourself up and down, one spinal segment at a time. Come on. Feeling a little nauseous. I'm good, I hope. One more. Leave no rep behind. No rep behind. Swings are coming up. Good classic swings. Open up the stance, snap through the hips, explosive through the quads. Hike it back. Push up. Push up for 10. Come on. Oh, we still got about 30 seconds. So we can get 25 more squats. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, got a little sweat over here. That felt good. High volume conditioning work today. Like I said, a little bit different than we normally do, and that's okay. All right, a couple of stretches right here. Let's finish like how I like to start. So some cat-cows. Take our spine through some good flexion, some good extension. And then from here, kind of sit back. You're gonna go one hand behind the small of your back, exhale. Hand behind the small of the back, exhale, turn to the ceiling. From here, we're gonna go into a downward dog. Yep. Think about squeezing your quads. Push your palms flat into the ground. Then you're gonna pedal your feet a couple of times. From here, you're gonna take one foot, step it all the way up, so your foot is in line with your hands. Similar to our half kneeling flow. I'm gonna go out, down, open, and then I'm gonna go back into my downward dog, pedal my feet a couple of times, take my left foot, kick it way up there. Let's go through our same flow. Out, down, open. And then lastly, we're gonna lay into our back. Knees are kind of in towards our chest, arms are out to our sides. And just a couple of hip rolls here. So just working from side to side. Whew. Good work today, y'all. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed our conditioning work today.